The Hebrew word for day is yom, and it's used over 2,000 times in the Old Testament of the Bible in the singular and plural form. The plural form is yamim. And I find the only place people question, what does day mean, is in Genesis. Isn't that true? I mean, do you have people sitting around having Bible studies? Now, how long was Jonah really in the belly of the whale? Were those ordinary days or thousands of years? No, I think he might have been in there thousands of years, right? Because a day's like 1,000 years after all. But people don't argue that way. That'd be ridiculous. Or how long did Joshua really take to march around the walls of Jericho? Were those ordinary days or thousands of years? Who can say? We can't tell, right? Of course they're ordinary days. We understand that. That's the same word that's used when God creates in 6 days. It's the same word, yom. People say, oh, but the word yom can mean a period of time longer than 24 hours. And that's true in certain contexts, but the main meaning of yom is day. That's the ordinary literal meaning of yom, is day. When it's used in a poetic fashion, in a non-literal fashion, it can mean a period of time, just like our English word for day. You might say, back in my father's day. Oh yeah, that would be a period of time longer than 24 hours. I get that. So back in my father's day, it took 3 days to drive across Texas during the day. So you got the word day used 3 times, and I'll bet you didn't have any trouble understanding it because you used context. You used the surrounding words to constrain the meaning, right? Back in my father's day, okay, that's a period of time longer than 24 hours. It took 3 days. Well, no, those would be ordinary Earth rotation days, wouldn't it? Because it's got a number with it. That's the only way to make sense of that. To drive across Texas during the day. That would be the light portion of an ordinary day. So that's pretty clear. Context is the way we determine meaning. Because if you think about it, most words have more than one meaning. And you say, well, it's amazing we can communicate it all. Not really, because in a well-constructed sentence, only one meaning for each word will make sense. When sentences occasionally are poorly constructed, there can be 2 meanings, and that's confusing, right? And sometimes those are funny. Like if I said, the Student Center is giving away free guitars, no strings attached. Like, okay, yeah, that has 2 possible meanings, doesn't it? And so it's funny. That's an amphibole fallacy. But no, God knows how to write a book and write it clearly. And so we can understand what the Bible means by reading the context of the surrounding